Oh my gosh, did it start? Okay, so I think it started. Hey guys, how are you? What's today? Wednesday? All
Huh?
day.
Hey,
When you don't have a job, you never remember what day it is, right, babe?
yeah, it's true.
Okay, so just in case you're on my page but you don't know who I am, I'm Shondell. This is my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle, and this is my hubby.
Hey, man.
Evan, and we just wanted to come really quick and share some really exciting news. We got some presents, and we love sharing. Because why? Sharing is caring. So let's show them what we did. What you got? What you got? What you got?
You got
So
it.
just for a little backstory, we're with an amazing company called Carabars, and all we do is what we do. What we do? Show me your shirt. Show me your
Okay, we
shirt.
save a
We
lot of gold. We tell a lot of people, and we make a lot of money while we doing it.
That's right, and have a lot of fun, right? And it's not only just for grown-ups. Once you're, how old are you? 18 and above. What we usually say, 18 to 96, and breathing, 96.8 and breathing. You don't have to be extremely smart or extremely knowledgeable or have a job or once you're able to follow simple instructions, okay, and you're coachable, then this is for you. And you have to like sharing. You have to like sharing and helping others, because if you're selfish, it's not really gonna work, as best as it could.
Right.
So because we are doing this for ourselves, the family, it's a family
Mm-hmm.
affair, um and see benefits from it, why not share it with someone else? Just like when you go to the movies, if it was a great movie, you're like, oh my gosh, Gabby, you got to see this movie, and she's like, yeah, really, and she goes and sees, and not just by herself but with her friends as well too, right? So you're giving them a referral, right, based off of your opinion, based of your feedback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not getting anything in return from them going to see the movie. So the company is saying, well, okay, since you're doing something to benefit your family in the first place anyway, and you like it, you enjoy the benefits, why be selfish? Why not tell your friends? Why not tell other people? And if you do, and they actually do it for themselves, then we're going to give you an incentive. So it's just like if McDonald's, here's a free plug, if McDonald's tells you, okay, every time you tell a friend and they come in and they say, well, Shondell sent me, we're gonna send you, a free coupon, or you're gonna get a free meal, every time you come and every time they do it. But of course, if they come and they don't say anything, then obviously they wouldn't know that I sent them, right?
Right.
And I wouldn't get anything, right? So of course, if that's the case, how many people would you want to send to McDonald's, right? You would want to send everybody, like, look, you better go, because that way you're getting free food all the time, right? So
We not pay for anything.
exactly. So the concept of what Carrot Bars really is, oh, that's not, oh, that's the pothole. They don't fix these streets properly. So the concept is taking what?
Gold,
Taking, well, what do you have to do with gold?
cash value, cash.
Well, we're taking our fiat cash, right, and exchanging it for gold, in small increments. So a lot of people are like, well, gold is great and whatever, but I can't afford it. Yes, you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take maybe what you can start off as little as $5 for our cash gold, which I don't have any on hand right now, but I'll put the information where you can look it up, or if someone is sharing this video with you, you can get back to them and ask them, well, what is this cash gold, or what is this coin KBC or KCB, she's talking about. But just simply, you're exchanging your declining dollars into gold. And people ask, well, what do you do with gold? Well, the same thing you do with the money that you save in a regular bank account, right? You put it there and you let it sit there, and you're saving it for, a rainy day, a sunny day, for whatever you want to do with it, right? But the problem is when you put it in the bank, it's actually declining. Why? Because of inflation, right? So think about it really quick, real simple. You had $100 a year ago. or even let's start off with 10 years ago. Think about how much you was able to get with that $100 10 years ago. And then 5 years ago, think about how much less you were able to get from that 10 years. And think about now how much even more less you're able to get right today with that $100 from 5 years ago. You was able to get more with that $100 5 years ago than you are now. So think about what is going to be in the next 5 years. How much less are you going to get? So if you're getting less and less as the years go on, why would you want to save something that's going to be worth less and less, right? It doesn't make any sense. I don't think you have to be a scholar to know that less is not what you want, right? If that's the purpose of saving it to be able to use it when you want to use it. So it just makes a whole lot of sense. And it's very simple, right? Anyway, so because we've told a lot of people, our organization that we're a part of within the Carrot Bar is WBW, which is Worldwide Wealth Builders. Our leader, Mr. Ty Best, usually sends out say, hey, great job, keep it up, continue doing what you're doing, you're amazing, you're helping people. So you don't really get this at your job, right? You don't really get, your boss tells you, good job for doing what you're doing, right? But here we do. So that's really amazing. So we just wanted to share some things that we got. We're really excited about.
Well, first thing we got
in the mail. Woo, priority, okay? We are priority, okay? Priority. So thank you, Mr. Bass, for thinking that we're priority. We love you.
Prioritizing.
So you got a little note.
A little note that says...
What does it say? What does it say?
It says, congratulations, Global Network
Director.
Wealth Builders Worldwide.
What it says?
It says, dream big, believe, and never give up. And giving up is never an option.
It's never an option.
Never.
What we do is dream bigger. Because bigger is always better, right?
If you don't have a dream, they perish.
Oh, yeah. And without knowledge. Without knowledge, the people perish. So we have our nice little pin. WBW, which is so cool.
Oh yeah.
And then we got some CDs to listen to, because remember, success, or whether it's success or the lack of success, it all starts within the mind. So you have, if you think poor, then that's how your life is going to play out, right? That's how your activity is going to be dictated by. So if you think rich, and not in a cocky kind of way, but in a confident kind of way, you have to focus on what you want, not what you don't want, or not what you don't have, right? So it's always about being positive. And it starts with your mindset. So of course, it doesn't necessarily happen easy for everyone. So these little tools that are given to us help with that, right? So does this one say which?
It says attitude makes it happen.
Attitude makes it happen, right?
Yep.
This one is, what horse are you riding, right? Everyone wants success, but are you in the right vehicle to get to that success? You don't want to be in a lemon because you'll never get there, right? Or it'll make it much harder for you to get there. This one is, you and the next big thing. Big thing. You and the next big thing. And this one is, why Carrot Bars for doctors, especially, and why we have it for doctors per se is because we get a lot of times, I'm too busy, or I'm good, right? A lot of people are busy working, but yet they're not achieving their goals that they want to achieve, but they're working hard. Right? It's where you're working, where you're putting those efforts. Are they being put in someplace that's feasible, right? That is actually, what should I say? That's actually taking you to where you want to go, right? Is it taking you in the right direction? Because if you're going in the wrong direction, kind of makes it hard to get to where you want to go, right? And it's never about just the destination as well. It's about the journey. So even if you're on the wrong direction, you can always still get rerouted, just like the GPS, right?
Right. The GPS has a way of rerouting you.
Right, when you get off track. So anyway, that's what we wanted to share with you guys, and also our cool little gear, right? We tried to tell y'all Carrot Bars. I'm telling you guys, you may not have heard of it, or if you have heard of it and you haven't checked it out, definitely, it's easy, it's simple, it doesn't ask for any personal information, just a couple of things: your name, your number, your email address. It asks you to create a username and a password. That's it. Right? Because
That's the only thing.
that's it. No social, no nothing. It's really simple. And you do that so that way you can learn more. Right? You can learn more. And the good thing is that you're able, like you saw my daughter before, she's 18, so she was able to register as well, and she registered with me. So that way she can go in and learn more, and then share it with her friends, because she has a lot of friends. I don't know her friends, right? So I can't really reach her friends, but I reach her. So by reaching her, now the network just grows and grows and grows, right? And more people know that they can actually save and go, right? They can, protect their income, right? So you may be good, you may have a job that you love, but who doesn't want to make extra income?
Right.
Who doesn't want to protect that sweat equity, right? It makes no sense in working hard and yet throwing away your money. Okay? And also, people don't know what money is. They think they know what money is.
Because they've been taught all these years.
Right.
That little green dust that you're working for is money.
And it's not.
It is not.
It's
my friend.
fiat. It's currency, but it's not money. Gold is real money. That's the only legal, recognized all around the world as money,
And also,
and accepted as money.
if you really watch all those cowboy movies, it will literally tell you what are they always hurting for? Gold.
Gold, right? What are wars being fought over? Gold, okay, and oil. It's gold, oil, and and drugs. I mean, I'm just saying that's what the military is all about. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a little game. Don't take my word for it, okay? Go and look it up. Do your research, okay?
Your history.
But I will tell you, a lot of people want to do research on Carrot Bars. Do your research, absolutely. But don't stand on the outside to do your research. How do? You have to go into the library, right? So it's the same thing. Get registered is free. And you get to learn more about the company. You don't even, if you don't like what you see, you can just forget about it, right? There's nothing tied to you, okay? But if you happen to like it, then listen, then you can get more involved in doing it. And people say, oh, I don't like to talk to people, I don't like to tell people anything. Well, you don't have to, but if you see something that you like, who doesn't talk about it? When you're getting married, you're excited. Who doesn't talk about it? Who doesn't share it, right? When you had a good dinner right at a restaurant, who doesn't share that, right? So if someone says, well, where did you get your hair done? You share that. Where you got your nails done? You share that. Oh, that shirt is cute. Where did you get it from? You share that. Gabby, come tell them your aspect on it as a younger person now coming up, especially with where it comes to school and all that stuff.
It's really fun. Get to branch out. Meeting new different people. So yeah.
And doing different things, right? How do you feel that you'll be able to be earning and not have necessarily a boss?
It feels good because I'm my own boss. I can do what I want, when I want, where I want. So it's like I don't have to depend on anybody else making me make money.
Right.
I'm depending on myself.
Right. And then also, you're able to do it with your friends. Like I would say, if you can party together, if you can, club together, if you can go to church together, why not make money together, right? Okay, cool.
It's called group economics.
Group economics. She's a little tired. She just came home from school, so yeah. But normally she's usually super bubbly like her mom. So you'll definitely be seeing her again, but I know she's excited too to get some of these for herself. That's what I like. Everyone can get for themselves, right? There's no limit to this. This is completely, absolutely limitless. And speaking about limitless, we have a great event coming up in September. September, I think around the 26th. Don't quote me, but well, I'll also put in the description box the Let's Go Weekend .com, so that way you can find out more about it. That's where a lot of us from all over the world, you'll be surprised. I mean, we're in 141 plus, okay? Plus as in counting countries, okay? So a lot of people are like, oh, is this a scam? Is it? We're legally in 141 countries and still counting. Yeah, no scam here. We're also in Forbes as the number seven company in all the companies of the world. Okay.
And then we did that in what
less than a year. Less than a year, we accomplished that that feat. So that's amazing. And not just gold we do, but I know you heard me speak about KBC and KCB. Those are our coins that are backed, cryptocurrency coins backed by gold. So all the other cryptocurrencies aren't backed by anything, even Bitcoin, right? Which is great because it was the first and cool, the granddaddy.
Yes, the
but
granddaddy.
right, but we came and we perfected it. Right, we made it even better and backed it with gold.
And it even says in Forbes that we have the best of both worlds.
Exactly. So we have gold and we have cryptocurrency, which the world is going back to the gold standard, which I don't think it ever left. It depends on what status you're in, because if you're in the wealthy elite status, they have always dealt with gold. They've always saved with gold. I mean, just listen to Robert Kiyosaki, right? He's always saved gold, even when it was illegal. He said it himself, so it's not me, not me telling on him.
In the Federal Reserve, they have the biggest gold reserve.
Yes, all the central banks are hoarding gold right now as we speak, right? So, gold has always been big, just not to per se the little man, affordable for us. But the great thing with Karatbars is that we've made it. Mr. Harold Sykes was an absolutely amazing genius. I mean, wow, it really takes special people. Like they say, many are called, but only a few are chosen. He is definitely a chosen one to dream such a dream and to make it happen, right? For the little folks like us to be able to afford gold in small increments. Because, I mean, come on. How much is gold right now for an ounce of gold? It's like, $1,200, $1,300. Who can afford that, right? Folks are living paycheck to paycheck. But you can skip that coffee that you was going to get at, one of those coffee places. I'm not going to give them a free plug right now, but you know them. There's two major ones, okay?
Yeah.
Right? There's two major ones. You can skip a coffee there and actually be able to save it in gold, right? And you're just exchanging. So it's like exchanging $1 for 4 quarters. But the great thing with Karatbars is you're exchanging that depreciating liability for an appreciating asset. So let's just say, for instance, you're trading $5 in cash for $5 worth in gold, right? That's what the gold is right now. But because you held it for 10 years, that $5 in gold is now worth, let's just say $20, right? That if you had saved that $5 on your mattress or in the bank, it would still be $5. It would still save $5, right? It won't change, right? But the value of it depreciated. Why? Because everything else in the stores went up.
Yep.
So inflation and taxes, right? But gold, it stops that, right? So who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to, save in gold for their kids, the future, right? It's definitely something that's really close to my heart, as I used to be a single mom, not anymore, but you don't forget your roots, right? You don't forget where you came from. Well, I'm married now, so I'm not gonna worry. No, because not everyone finds their helpmate, right?
They're one.
Who they think is the one. I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway.
To find the one, you must also be the one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Bow. My king. A lot of people talk about king and queen, but do you own gold? Do they own gold? Because the last time I checked, kings and queens own gold. Okay? So make sure you get at me or him. I will link. I won't even put the link in there. Just inbox us, right? You can message us on this, right? I think you can. You can.
You can.
Or link us on Facebook, and we'll hook you up. Or if someone is sharing this video with you, ask them for their information, because guess what? You have to be invited, okay? Even though it's public, you have to be invited in, okay? So we're inviting you.
A free seat at the table.
A free seat at the table. You don't want to miss this.
I want you to think about this. You didn't have a free seat at the table when Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook.
Okay.
Even with Apple. You didn't have a free seat at the table.
Or Amazon. Or Google.
Jeff Bezos. Yeah, he didn't invite you to the table.
Nope, he didn't give you a chance. Nope.
Like, you know what? He'll put them.
That's right.
Let's see, Carol Bars.
We're so generous. Thank you, Mr. Side.
We offering you a free seat at the table. This is your chance to get in now.
Now, exactly. You don't want to wait till everyone has got in, then you want to get in, because then you're going to get mad, because it's like supply and demand, everything is up.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. See?
But you didn't.
We try to tell y'all how simple it is.
I mean, all you have to do is save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, and you make a lot of money.
It's simple. It's simple. And get a lot of crypto. KBCs and KCBs.
Get back on that crypto backed by physical gold.
Backed by physical gold. Exactly. Anyway, guys, that's our time. We're about to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed our little spiel.
If you like this video,
put a thumbs up.
Put a thumbs up, subscribe.
Yeah.
And hit that bell below.
Right, exactly. We'll be watching.
We see you.
We see you. Bye.
Bye, y'all.